devil's advocate for a second.
He wants smoke. I'll bring the matches.
When it comes to pop culture and fun, we're the whole meal.
Welcome to Side Dish. Happy 48-hour Friday. Shout out to you over there in the chat. All the regular degulars that have been supporting us in this thing that we do from day one. I'm wearing a shirt with hearts on it because this is me loving on you guys, man. You know the vibes. Headkrack, Claudia, Tan, the man over there. How y'all feeling today?
I'm okay. I'm like, you know.
I mean, we're so close to the weekend. Like, you know, why the blasey blahs?
Well, yeah.
No, we're close to the end.
Okay.
Right.
You know, but we fight the good fight and we keep pushing through. That's what we do. How
That's
you
right.
feeling, Dan?
I'm pushing, man. I'm pushing. I've been pushing everything uphill all day. I went out with a friend after the show last night, and I was just like, yeah, I'll stop by, and it's so-and-so's birthday, and yeah, you know what? I'll just have one drink, and you know what? That one went down pretty good. Maybe I'll just have one more. Oh, you guys want to drive to another bar? Yeah, I can do that. I can drive you over there. Maybe I'll just go inside this bar for a minute. And yeah, then I got home at around 2 a.m. So I've been pushing.
Oh, you were outside.
Yeah,
You was on that Timberlake ball crawl.
I didn't quite have to hit the faux shiz. I got home safely, you know.
Only if you had somebody with you. Hey, if you love Dish Nation and Side Dish, you let him go. You let him go right now. You take your hands off that man.
Yeah. I've got the Atlanta tour. It's ruined.
How you doing today, Headkrack? How you feeling?
Yo, man, I'm doing it right. Yo, my kid just scored like 2 touchdowns at a football game that I couldn't attend. But I did get the video, so I'm proud of that because I definitely didn't think he had the coordination. He caught said ball, ran through the ball, ran with it, and they didn't know what to do with him. And then he got the ball some other point, and he had a Tecmo Bowl quality run. If anybody played Tecmo Bowl on the Nintendo, the old school joint,
unstoppable on Tecmo Bowl.
Man, you could throw the ball of Bo Jackson at the 1, and he'll run it all the way through. Shout out to the people who used to blow out the cartridges.
Yeah. Oh yes, blowing up. I miss the old school video games.
What was your go-to game?
I mean, Mrs. Pac-Man and Pitfall and Asteroid.
Ooh. Okay, so we going back 2600.
Arcade.
Yeah, way back.
Word to Pitfall Harry, man. Well, one thing that's as long as the time ago where we used to play those games is the TSA lines in airports across the country. They having travelers frustrated, missing flights. And Mr. Jimmy M. Payne has a plan to make all that frustration go away. And he'll stand in line for you. Check this out. So he's offering some things. His post outlines it all. He'll hold your place in line and text you when he reaches TSA's checkpoint, so you'll just glide by and make your flight. He says he has strong legs, strong bladder, and 0 complaints. He will make himself available for this service at New Orleans Airport for $600, Houston Airport for $800, and Atlanta Airport for $1,200. The fee has to be paid in advance, 2 pieces of luggage, and he needs about a week's notice. Do you feel like his services are worth the price?
No. Oh, it's ridiculous. So what? No.
Some people got more time than money, and I get that.
Yeah. Some people got more time than money. This is so funny. Like last weekend, the TSA lines were so bad that my nephew was in town. His grandparents flew into town and then rented the car and drove back because the TSA lines were so bad.
I understand.
They gotta
understand.
I would never pay someone. I could never pay somebody to stand in line for me. I would just be mad I lost that money.
Well, okay, in this circumstance, but would there be a circumstance where you would pay somebody in line? Because I remember when, let's go back to single-digit 2000s, Nintendo Wii had just dropped.
Oh, yeah.
People was trying to get their hands on, the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, that era, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cats was paying people to stand in line all night long just so they could, run up when the store opened and get to what they was trying to get to. And that was a lucrative business for many.
I guess, but what about with flying? Say you pay someone to stand in line and say a flight gets canceled after all that. How mad would you be?
Oh, I'd be so pissed.
Oh, man.
I would be
so that is a possibility.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have a flight this weekend, and they're sending the car for me so early. I'm like, yo, I told you I can't leave until, you're doing it for the buffer time. Got it.
Dang.
How many hours in advance they want you there?
Yo, my flight leave at I think 6. They sending a car for me at 2:30.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's probably reasonable. I'm gonna tell this quick story. This is related.
Mm.
Talk about paying someone to stand in line for you. HK, I might have told you this story before, Claudia. I don't think you've heard it. At Disneyland, if you are, the lines at Disneyland are long, and there's different ways to get into the front of a line at Disneyland. If you are a person of special needs, Disneyland will send you right to the front. And I'm not talking about handicapped. I'm talking about if you have an extra chromosome sort of scenario. And so
Oh,
they go to the front of the line. There's a dude in Anaheim who you pay and buy his ticket into the park, and he will join your party. And so all 10 of you, or however many you got, roll to the front of the line with this man. What an entrepreneur.
so he's like down for whatever.
He is definitely down.
Or downs for whatever.
Yeah.
That guy's an Apollo legend, man. Because like really was for some of that stuff, all you gotta do is show up with like one of them old school football helmets, like back when they used to do it with the pigskin. And people will just believe it.
Yeah.
Or,
Wow.
or the head strap glasses. They'll just be like, oh yeah, you get
It
that.
might be fun to do that, and then it's almost like you're cutting the line, and you get to also make a wish for someone else. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Twofer.
It's a twofer. We could be good people and go
ride multiple times.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna move into this next story. It is not fun. It's not fun, guys. It's a downer, to be quite honest with you. Savannah Guthrie is speaking out for the very first time about the kidnapping of her mother Nancy almost 8 weeks ago. We still don't have her. It's been 8 weeks. Savannah sat down with former Today Show co-host Hoda Kotb to talk about the grief and the pain that the family is in. She's also going to talk about the ransom notes and the talk that a family member might be involved in Nancy's disappearance. Take a look.
Notes or ransom requests came. Did you believe those to be real?
There are a lot of different notes, I think, that came. And I think most of them, it's my understanding, are not real. And I didn't see them. But a person that would send a fake ransom note really has to look deeply at themselves to a family in pain. But I believe the 2 notes that we received, that we responded to, I tend to believe those are real.
When you talk about the cruel speculation, the whispers, the innuendo that it was somebody in your family, how did you weather that?
There are no words. I don't understand. I'll never understand. And no one took better care of my mom than my sister.
Yeah, so there is still a $1 million reward from the Guthrie family and a $100,000 reward from the FBI for any information leading to Nancy's return. Man, my heart breaks. My heart breaks for them.
I can't believe it's been 8 weeks, and like, where has it let? Like, where are we with it? They wanted a ransom note, but do we have any proof of life? Any other updates? Have y'all heard anything?
It's been quiet on that front. And I think the last big update, they was trying to triangulate where the person who was caught on cam, like where the clothes came from. There's like, oh, that backpack is from Walmart. Then he realized maybe it wasn't from Walmart. And there was some gloves that was found at some point. And then things got quiet, I guess, because of the war. So it kind of just fell out of like the frame of, things we were paying attention to. But that just my heart goes out to that whole family, man.
The idea that there are people out there that would write fake ransom notes, like whether they think they're going to get some money or whether they're just trolling to be mean, that's crazy to me.
People are ridiculous, though. Like, they have no class, no shame. We got to bring back shame, I'm telling you. Like, people are just getting away with all kinds of stuff. They're not embarrassed anymore.
Yeah. And this is not the only like mysterious missing persons case out there, because people was coming up with their reasons as to why it may have happened. Like she was a vocal on the Epstein thing. There's like 5 or 6 really important scientists missing.
Oh yeah.
A couple of them are dead. They found their bodies, but there's a couple of them who just got yapped up, and they all have connectivity to each other and some important things. You could do your Googles, and it's a deeper dive for a later day. But
we just got to get everybody on the Epstein list. They all got to go. Everybody
got to go.
Do they tax reward money when you do the thing?
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay. I was curious. Like say if you call Crime Stoppers, like anonymous tip, you get the $50K, and yeah, that's what's up.
All right, let's lighten the mood. Druski is back with another skit, and this time he's showing us how the white conservative ladies live. Check this out. On your feet,
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible. We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes, because they are the ones who mattered most.
Oh my God. Now, the internet detectives feel Druski is wearing a similar outfit to Charlie Kirk's widow, Erica Kirk. So what do we think about the skit? Did he nail it or not? What y'all think?
My man don't miss, like, ever. Like, you know what I mean? And on the strength of this makeup job alone, we need white chicks too.
That's what I'm saying. You beat me to it. I was like, white chicks too right here. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at the lips. Yo, the eyeliner.
The prosthetics that they laid all over him, that chin is like, it's just dead on the inside.
And the mannerisms that he had. And he didn't even have to say it's Erica Kirk, and then she's all butthurt anyways. She's
that's
mad.
The most beautiful part, most beautiful, smart part. He didn't even say Erica Kirk. He was just like conservative women. And we knew.
A hit dog hollered.
Right? Loudly. Yo, and also the thing too, like, you know, Borat has not been outside in a long time. And I feel like Druski could occupy a space that Borat once occupied, where he could just put on the dopest costumes, dopest prosthetics, just pull up and just do the things, and no one would be none the wiser. Like, I think that's the show.
There's a part of me that wonders, my wife, there's a part of me that wonders, is he doing that? Because remember the NASCAR thing, he was outside, and a lot of that seemed to be with people and seemed to be unscripted. I saw this last night like everybody else. This looks like a mostly produced skit, but I wonder if he is putting a feature together with all this.
Druski is freaking hilarious. Like the way that he was coming out to Meek Mill's with the firework, dreams and nightmares. Oh my God. Nightmares and dreams? Whatever it was. One of my favorite songs. It was so funny. Like, I love this. I laugh out loud.
We have what
was it? Kirk is like threatening to, if I did she did blackface, and she's like, oh, get my stylist ready. Bitch, if you want to.
Please.
That's fine. Please, we love you too.
I would love nothing more.
Because once she does that, it opens the gates for Black Twitter and everybody else just pile on.
It's like, man, just thinking about, I would just like, how would she do it? What would be the way she would show up? Like, I don't know.
What a grieving widow, huh? I never seen a happier widow.
It's crazy. We can remember so many things, but no one can remember the name of the man who shot him. That's weird how that.
Yeah, man, just kind of went
disappeared.
away.
That's strange.
They put cement over the crime.
Like invisible ink. And I've seen that thing from like so many angles to where, like, I don't know, man, it definitely seemed like an inside hit job. If you ever watch like the video from like behind him, there's a dude wearing some Brett the Hitman Hart shades. It's crazy with Brett the Hitman Hart, right? I don't know, man. I feel like he was in on it.
Oh yeah.
But that's just me being an internet detective.
There are people. I saw a conspiracy theory that it was basically like they had rigged up a. Like I have one of those. You'll see the influencers. They're always holding these mics. You know what I'm saying? And there was a conspiracy theory I saw that said like he had one like clipped right in here, and they synced it up with the sound of a gunshot, and it exploded under his neck. And I was like, that feels like something that could happen.
I mean, the way she's not sad, and the way that we don't hear about the killer allegedly, and the way she was all up on JD Vance's
Well, that's
nuts.
the reason. Isn't that part of the reason? I forget. It was the guy's name Joe Kent. He was a politician, and he resigned early this week, late last week. Did he not say something recently about how they were trying to research into Charlie Kirk's death, and like someone even up higher on the feds stopped them? I'm not kidding. I'm not making it up. Yeah.
And when they had they had an event and they had a replica of the tent that Charlie was in when he got killed. Who does that? Who does that?
Sociopath.
Yeah.
Among other things. So we'll see. We'll see, man. Well, all right. Well, here's a case of DWL. Driving while lying. Now, check out this woman thinking she can outsmart a judge in a case that's happening virtually. Take a look. You have one job.
You cannot be driving, ma'am. What are you doing? Come on.
I'm not driving. I'm a passenger in a car.
You're still not. I'm not hearing cases with people driving or as passengers in cars.
I'm sorry. I have an emergency. I'm going out of town for a family member, but I will have my driver pull over. Hang on 1 second.
Am I crazy, or does it not look like you're driving that car?
I'm not driving the car. I'm a passenger in the car, sir.
What side of the car are you on?
I'm on the left-hand side.
Lady.
Yeah, she should have lied and said she was like in England or one of those other like with a where is on the other side. It's wild out here. Like she handled that poorly, right?
Yeah.
And she was so aggressive. Like she was so like arrogant about it. Like unbelievable. It's just
it's crazy also. Like, all right, this is the camera. And I'm like, I'm not driving. I promise. Right? The way that she's like barely looking and has to keep her eyes on the road. Come on.
And also, I think the longer video, she gets out of the car. You can totally see she's in the driver's side.
Yeah.
Opens the door and gets out and tries to act like she wasn't driving.
No, these videos are becoming like wildly popular. I don't know if you ever saw the one that was like there was a chick getting smutted out in the middle of a court case, right? Like, and she was like doing it virtually from the crib, and she was trying to act like she wasn't, and you just see like all of a sudden just like, I'm in the wrong position to make it happen, but like but she was doing the movements, right, to where you could tell someone was behind her, you know what I'm saying, giving her business during the court case, and like, and the judge is like, hey, are you doing what I think you're doing? And she's like, and she just kept back and forth. It's like, oh,
I don't get it. It's only gonna be 5 minutes. You can wait.
You really can, unless you just like that level, the new type of voyeur who wants to like, let me see what I can get away with virtually.
That's insane. I was just laughing about the dude who had the Zoom job interview, and he's in the driver's seat, and he's like, sorry, and he's like trying to order a fish sandwich. Where she's like, sir, we can end this interview. No, he's like, I'm fine. And then he like snaps back into the
mess.
Oh man.
You see the one guy that his kid put the cat filter on him and he was in a work meeting?
Yes.
He couldn't get it off his face. He's like, I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat.
And the cat emoji looks so shocked. Like I love the internet, man. I love it. I love it a lot, man. Well, we got to run the break, man. Michael B. Jordan demands a salary increase. Jill Scott's memories were found at Goodwill, and Dr. Umar has a PSA to the mothers of the world. All that more in 2 minutes.
Dr. Umar, please. Oh my gosh, welcome back. Well, after winning the Oscar for Smoking Stack, Michael B. Jordan and his team said today's price is not yesterday's price. So he won that Oscar, and now his team, Michael B. Jordan's team, went back to the producers of the new Miami Vice film and said, let's sit down and talk numbers. Check this video out.
Jordan was already attached to the Miami Vice remake, and then he wins the Oscar and then comes back to the producers of Miami Vice and says, I no longer want the $5 million that I initially agreed I would take for the film. I want $18 million. The producers have then gotten back to him and said, look, we had a verbal agreement. Nothing was signed, but we had a verbal agreement for $5 million. $18 million is too much of an increase. It's a hard one for me because I understand both sides. Yes, Michael B. Jordan, you deserve that level of money. But if you already agreed for this film before you won the Oscar, then you get that money for the next film you agreed to do, not for this one.
Know your worth. And I think at the same time, like, yeah, he probably verbally agreed to the $5 million, but yeah, things have changed. Like, he's an Oscar winner. He's the only Oscar winner in that cast. His thing is like, we'll just say a number, and if they say yes, and we get that. Because that's negotiating. Like, I don't think he'll get the 18 million. He might get something like 13 or 12, which I think more reasonable than 18. But again, like, if this movie, you know, goes on to make $1 billion and he's like, oh, I only got paid like 4, like, he was like, what the hell? Like, you got to get your worth.
Yeah, so allegedly the negotiations are getting tense, and the producers are not sure if they want to meet his price or if they want to look for a cheaper lead. What are you guys' thoughts on it? I agreed to this, but then X happened, and now I think I deserve more.
I think it's bad business on his part if he does this. I get that he wants more and he deserves more, but that's too much of an triple your money. If that's the case, what he should have done in his negotiations and said, hey, listen, I'm up for an Oscar. Let's reconvene the negotiations after. Let's see what happens. That's what he should have done. But if you tell someone an amount, they plan for that, they budget for that, and then you like want to triple it, I just think that's kind of unfair. I get an increase, but that's a lot. That's too big of an increase.
Yeah, you kind of jeopardizing the film at this point. You know what I'm saying? By raising the price that high, they might not be able to do it, or hire somebody who is equally worthy of being your co-star in that situation. And you agreed. Like, stick to the script. I hate when people come to the table with one thing and then change what they said in real time. It makes it very difficult to trust human beings. And man, listen, they should give the part to Barkhad Abdi.
Who?
Barkhad Abdi. He was the another Oscar nominated person. I don't think he won though, but he was up for Captain Phillips. He's one of those Somali pirates. He did a great job. Right. Yeah, he'd do it.
I'm gonna tell you this. I've never gone to a movie because someone won an Oscar.
Word.
I've never said, oh, I wasn't gonna see it, but now I must see it.
That you're 100% right. This is, and Claudia, you're so right about, like, if you agreed to this, and HK, it's like you're kind of blowing up the whole budget of the film. Like, that's a whole another 13 million. If I was his team, first, like, why did he agree to even this before the Oscars? I mean, but it takes years to get a movie together. He's probably been attached for years. Who knows? That could have been years ago that they agreed verbally for that. But my whole thing is like, yo, I would say, you know what? We both know that my market awareness has gone through the roof. A lot of folks knew who Michael B. Jordan was. A lot of folks didn't. Probably a lot of my cousins. And so now his market awareness is through the roof. I just slid through and say, you know what? I'm going to do you a solid. I agreed to 5. We're going to make it 5. But I want points on the back end.
That's totally fair.
Yeah. That would be smart. The only way that I could even remotely justify him getting double, triple the price is if he played Crockett and Tubbs. Yes. The same way he did in Center. It's like he played both parts. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if he had the reverse Robert Downey Jr. that thing, just to show the brother has range. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then we could have that conversation.
Do it twice. Playing two people.
That feels like an Eddie Murphy movie that we should have gotten. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Miami Vice with Eddie Murphy.
Plays both characters. And Eddie could pull it off. And that would be worth $18 million. That would definitely be worth $18 million.
Yeah, that's hilarious. That's
Michael,
wild.
don't start doing too much now. Like, it's
maybe
fresh. there is a such thing as the Oscar curse. There's some people didn't really work a lot after they won their Oscar. So like, just tread lightly. We want to see you win, but like, don't jump out there too much. And it very well may be his reps and not him, but still.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Also, they were 18, maybe hoping to get 10, 11, 12, but
yeah. But double though? Again, I've never gone to see a movie because someone was in it that won an Oscar.
Yeah.
So.
Facts.
All right, now Jill Scott is trending, but this time it's not for her music. It's for a heartwarming story that has social media in its feels. Content creator Hannah, who goes by what's that? What?
What's Shania?
Hannah into?
Oh, what's it? Oh, okay, it's all one word. I'm old. You gotta tell me this in advance. What's Hannah into on TikTok? Went thrifting at Goodwill and stumbled across something unexpected. Take a look.
Jill Scott, social media manager, messaged me on TikTok this morning about the photos and if I could get them back to her. So I'm in the process of that right now. Once I officially get them back to her, I'll give y'all another little small update on that. I have been reading some of y'all's comments saying that some of these photos could be worth money. I don't care. I know that photos are very special and meaningful to some people. And since I was hesitant on who I was talking to and a few other messages I've gotten, I ended up going to Jill's website last night and contacting her team through there. So hopefully I'll hear back from them within the next few days. If any of y'all have any advice for me or another way to go about this, let me know.
All right, well, after days of back and forth with Jill's team, the two finally connected, and the photos are supposedly on their way home. Would y'all have went through the work to try to contact Jill or just put it up for sale on eBay?
Well, that's our Dr. Umar asset. We're going to talk about him in just a minute. I think she did the right thing. I'm not eBaying that stuff. And yes, it would be worth money for sure. But that's also like, do you want to be a good human or do you want a few extra bucks in your pocket?
Yeah. Yeah, you should just do it because it's the right thing to do. And like, I wonder if that girl was even like a hardcore Jill Scott. Like, you know, like, did she know, like off the top, or like did somebody point that out and be like, oh, yo, that's Jill Scott? That's so random, super duper random. But for her to go above and beyond the Call of Duty, it's ally activity.
Oh, wow. This is Jill's response. How does one's personal pictures end up in a Goodwill? Well, moving to a new home. My mom moved. We're all grateful for Pixar. I'll let you know when they arrive. Thanks again, Hannah. What's Hannah into? That's cool.
Yeah. I lost some baby pictures in storage like probably 25 years ago or something like that. If anybody has them, hit me up.
I have a storage in LA I've been paying for like 15 years, and I've paid 20 times more than anything that's worth in there. I have to get out there and cancel the storage. I'm so sick of it.
Storage is a trap.
It is a trap because you never go. It's like inconvenient. I live in Dallas now. I'm not going to go to North Hollywood. 20 years ago.
It's like the real life version of cloud storage, you know, because you don't want to lose none of the stuff you got on your phone, but you like scared. You don't got the time to go through everything to sort out what you really need because like they just keep making the pictures with higher resolution, so you need a bigger plan. It's all a trap.
Yeah. When I go back and look, I'm gonna be so mad at myself. Like I really paid $40,000 over the past 10 years for an old coat I'll never wear again and some paperwork in a dining room set with the pairs are all scratched up from my cats that I had at the time. Like what am I doing?
I'm probably headed out there. I'm probably headed out to LA in the next month or two, Claudia. If you want me to, I'll just go open it up and throw everything away.
I might meet you there. I keep thinking, I'll have a yard sale and sell it, but no one can buy anything right now. Everybody's poor, so no.
Oh man, when you have yard sales, man, the people come through offending you with the prices that they offer for. It's like, man, I will fight you like right here.
Right.
It's a motorcycle. Yo, Dr. Umar Johnson hit the net with a PSA for the mothers who come to him for counsel regarding their kids. Now, on his Instagram, he dropped this photo with the following. Dear ladies, when we meet for our virtual consultations to discuss your children, please dress appropriately. I shouldn't be seeing any angle of your caramel muffins or chocolate Cinnabons during our conversation. At ease, my queens. Please let the prince focus on saving the babies. If you're married, then your husband should join you for the consult. I am my brother's keeper. So, do y'all think this PSA was too much, or do mothers really need to be checked when they're using the kids to get their flirt on?
Is there a lot of women that are doing this? Are they like just throwing it at him like that? I don't know. I'm not knowing, I guess. Maybe.
I mean, I do kind of see it sometimes, like, like you hear stories from people who like coach like little league teams and stuff like that. Like, a lot of single moms will bring their kid out there and they don't got no dad in the house, and coaches be getting all the rebounds.
Yeah, maybe use their kids like that for bait.
Just the collateral damage.
Y'all got a kid I can borrow?
We can find one, Claudia. We can find a kid for Claudia to borrow by the end of the show. I bet we can.
My son, coach him. He needs a daddy.
Or just dress one of your cats up like a really sick child. Like, just do your best. Like, shave it down, put a little baby like onesie on it. You know what I'm saying? And
drug it up.
The cat. Yeah.
Okay. Now what you
I sometimes when I see stuff like this from guys, and a lot of respect for Dr. Umar, but like sometimes, who was it? We had the vice president. We had the last Mike Pence. Was it Pence? And his whole thing was like not being could not be in a room with a woman unless his wife was there. You know what I'm saying? Or like guys who are like Shannon Sharp now is not going to enter an elevator if it's just him and a woman. And like when I get these sort of things, which is like similar kind of to the idea that we're getting here, like I can't have you dressing this way around me, or what?
Yeah. Usually those type of stipulations come from a action that you did prior to where, like, you got to knock on the neighbor's door to let them know you moved in town, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? You earned that.
Like you're kind of telling on yourself a little bit.
Yeah. Just gotta let you know I'm here.
Yeah.
So goofy. I'm thinking about the Shannon Sharp thing right now. It's pissing me off all over again.
Which part, the trip or just in general?
Oh, the Shannon Sharp thing. Like, I'm not gonna be around women in the elevator. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry.
Shannon Sharp gave away the difference between what Michael B. Jordan wanted and what he was gonna get to that girl.
Wow, this is true. No, absolutely.
The amount that Michael B. Jordan thought his Oscar win was worth, that giant chunk of money is what Shannon Sharp gave to that OnlyFans model.
And that chick doesn't have the talent of Michael D. Jordan. You know what I'm saying? And she got the money.
Yeah.
He gave her twice as much. Didn't he give her like 30 million?
It was like 12 or something, wasn't it?
I thought it was 30 million, no?
She never ran a ball across a goal line.
She also played Smoke and Stack, though.
He had the audacity to quit OnlyFans publicly and issue a statement.
Yeah. That was the ultimate, I ain't got a hoe no more. Boom.
Man, I gotta be a hoe, man. My next life, I'm gonna be a hoe.
She'll be back.
That's good.
Oh.
Okay. Well, for the ladies who've been dressing scantily for Dr. Umar, if you want to dress scantily for somebody, you can hit me on my IG. That's at Graham of Tan. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with more Side Dish. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. There was that comment. Sorry, it might have scrolled up, but they said, I can't miss a day without my side dish. I just want you to know that means the world to us. We love hearing that. We called it out for the whole team, and that makes everybody happy. So thank you very much. Moving right on along. Okay, so the animal kingdoms. Evidently, some of these animals got jokes, y'all. And as always, we might not be mature enough for this story. There's an Instagram page called Explain, a news account. And it just dropped a post about animals with the most unserious names. And we're not sure who's in charge, but they need a raise. We're going to show you photos of these animals, and then I'm going to read what their names are. And I promise, Social Kim, our producer Kim, told me all of these names are real. She Googled every single one. Let's take a look here. This would be the blobfish.
Okay.
That is a slippery dick. Claudia, have you seen?
I love slippery dicks. Those are great.
That's a booby. I've seen a few of those. Yeah. This, believe it or not, that's a sparkle muffin. Delicious. This is Dick.
Oh, two of them. Love that.
This is an ass fish. You just saw a photo, so you were Dick. This is an ahaha, which, and then a penis snake.
Oh, yeah.
This is a spiny lumpsucker. I knew one of those. And this is a dick sissel.
How did some of these things get the names that they got? Like, you're like, how did the ass fish get declared the ass fish?
Because it had no ass. Let's be real. Oh. And the only one that really lived up to his name was that dick fish was thick. It was girthy. It was long. The rest of them,
the penis snake is, the penis snake is on the nose. You know what I'm saying, guys?
That's what I think. That was the black one, right? It was like the real thick. It was like the thick snake. That was kind of.
You'd be surprised. There are white penis snakes that are also intimidating.
I haven't seen one, Tanner.
That's what I hear. Yeah.
Tell me where's their natural habitat, Tanner? I've never seen one in the wild.
You need to go on a safari across the Great Plains and exciting states like Kansas and Oklahoma, where
Oklahoma, that's right to the north of me. I can drive.
There, yeah.
5 minutes.
Yeah, great tell. We never know where
snakes in Georgia. Who knew?
We have our zookeeper Claudia Jordan here.
I just think people are freaks and they sit around and they like, let's name this one the dick snake. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like they know what they're doing.
No, definitely is one of the situations like takes hit a joint, passes it to his man. Yo, that's a sparkle muffin.
Oh, that's great. Sparkle muffin is like Kim wrote, sounds like a stripper. It's like, welcome to the stage, Sparkle muffin.
A lot of those animals could be triple named.
Yeah. A spiny lumpsucker. Do we have like a smooth lumpsucker?
Right? Because like they put the spiny in there to give it like differentiation from the other one. Yeah. And do you think these were all named in the same day? Like, yo, what's that one? That's a dick sissel. What's the other one? Dick fish. What's the other one? Dick.
Yeah. You know what? This is probably all named by the same pervy scientist. Like there's one pervy archaeologist or whatever out there, and he's like, yeah. This is the penis snake.
A lot of obsession with penis. A lot of peen.
Yeah. Like, yo, if y'all stop Richard from naming things.
Good old Richard Hard. His parents did it to him. It's not his fault.
Like, what's the most unserious like animal name that you see outside of these? Obviously, like that you've seen in a while, but like, yo, that don't match.
Oh man.
Or even like fruit.
Yeah, the honey badger's fun.
Like a kumquat didn't look exactly what I thought it was gonna look like when I finally saw one. Like,
that's kumquat exactly.
It's like a fruit, or maybe it's a vegetable or a hybrid.
Explain it. Like, what does it look like? Why would they name it that?
I don't even know.
Yeah,
let's see. I'm gonna Google a picture of it right now. Let's see.
Yeah. Like, why would you name? Again, these people are playing in our faces, you guys. They all got together and said, "Let's mess with everybody." And kumquat.
Like it looks like an orange, but it almost looks like a tomato. But it's also spelled with a K instead of a C or a Q U, like some people would have thought.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's the rotting corpse flower, which like blooms. Does it only bloom like once a decade or something like that? It doesn't bloom very often. It smells terrible. Yeah.
Dale Cross said we forgot the blowfish, which either would look
Oh.
like very sensual or like it's on cocaine.
The big butt worm. There's a thing called the big butt worm.
Again, playing in our faces, these people.
Absolutely
The names,
ridiculous.
these folks.
Absolutely.
A
Yeah,
pig
this
butt
is all about
worm.
mini pumpkin. Let's see. Woodpecker coming from Devo Star 28.
Well, see, here's the thing about the woodpecker is like it pecks wood. So it's like I'll give them that, you know.
We got some I hear them in the distance in our backyard. It's not as exciting as the cartoon, but now, it's always crazy when you get to see the things that you've been hearing about all your life.
Yeah.
But one thing that we're going to get to see?
Oh, what's that?
What? The kumquat?
The homegirl Claudia, because we mentioned it before, but get your popcorn ready because the thriller Rockabye, directed by Chris Stokes, drops tomorrow on Tubi, and the lineup is crazy. We talking Claudia Jordan, we got Annie Elaze, Marquise Houston, Alonzo, my bad, Marquise Houston, Donald Brumfeld Jr., and more. Let's take a look at the trailer.
They actually gave me an award. Can you believe that? Your old man.
Dad, you deserve it. You do so much for the city and for everyone in it. I wish Mom was here to see you. She was your biggest supporter.
I miss her. And I miss you too. Oh my God, baby, you okay?
Yeah, of course I'm fine.
So the police didn't call you?
There was no sign of forced entry. The coroner determined that this was a suicide.
He didn't kill himself. If you are not going to find my father's killer, then I will.
Something's not right with any of this.
What do you mean?
A person could quite easily harm someone and make it look like a suicide.
Your father had quite a comfortable nest egg, some offshore accounts. How much money are we talking? A little over 10 million. I have been saying from the beginning something isn't right about any of this.
You took away my work. You will pay.
What if my dad did something so terrible? What if my father really is evil?
She's the third suicide that's connected to that prison.
Maybe you should stop asking so many questions.
I don't want to lose you for something your father might or might not have done.
This is bigger than just us.
Can't stress it enough. When you see that crew, they pulling the good cameras out. Claudia, tell people why they need to be locked in on Tubi tomorrow.
You don't really see me in the trailer, but I do have a really, really, really vital part in this movie, but it would give things away if you might seen. So I just want to say that it was a pleasure to work on this movie. I had to do some stunts. I had whiplash. I had whiplash after this for real. I had a concussion. So I really gave 100% in this movie. Also, Wesley Jonathan is in it. Cisco Reyes, Don Brumsfield. He was in the movie The Handyman with me. He was on Chicago Inc. Annie Alonzo, you know her from Chicago Fire, SWAT with Shamar Moore. It's really, really good. It's a thriller. And, Footage Films has been really good about making these really dramatic movies where they have this crazy twist at the end. Marcus Houston wrote it, and he's been really, really excellent at this. So he did a fantastic job. I cannot wait for y'all to see what I do in this movie.
Yeah, I mean, for you to be excited about it, it's got to be extreme.
I'm not killing any kids in this movie. I promise you.
Okay.
That was the thing else. I was like, I know we can cross Claudia off the list because that's a grown adult man and not a child in him.
Well, I had to spread my wings in this movie.
Oh.
But there's one scene that I was like, oh my God, I cannot wait for people to see this scene. It's wicked. That's all I can say.
People in the chat are excited about it. You know what I'm saying? And Michael already understands the assignment. He's like, yo, when you see the hoodie, you know it's going to be fire.
I did have a hoodie on in this movie.
Heck yeah. That's awesome.
Well, cool, man. We got to run out to break, man. We're going to see our 2 minutes with more side dish, y'all.
That's cool.
the side dish, man. Big shout out to everybody in the chat for always keeping things moving and shaking. And we see some birthdays in the chat right now. Big happy birthday to Patrice Bean 646. I think I saw somebody giving it up to Linda in the chat as well earlier. Happy birthday to you. And we want to make sure we didn't miss nobody because, the lines be moving pretty fast. We don't want to miss nobody.
Kelly Girl said it's an Aries party tonight.
Woohoo!
Hey, love that.
You don't want to learn from me. I'm still learning.
Yeah, somebody was asking if Claudia wanted to open an acting school. Why would not? Listen, you've been in more things than 95% of people who ain't been no things. So and your phone keep ringing for jobs. So apparently you know what you're doing.
I will say this. So I wrote and directed a play called White Lies, and I put it up in Shreveport, and it was successful, and it was almost sold out. I wrote it, directed it, and I felt a passion and a spark in directing that I have never felt in acting.
Really?
And I was able to direct way better actors than myself and give them great direction. And I felt like, I think I'm supposed to be doing this. You know, when you accidentally fall into something, you're like, oh my God, I never would have thought I'd be good at this. But the actors told me I was good at it, and it went off fantastic. And the play was really good. I want to bring it back again. Maybe I will. I have someone that's an investor that wants to kind of partner up with it, but it was a great twist at the end. And I really enjoyed directing the actors, and I know how to not be too bossy because I know how it feels to you got to be able to speak to the actors in a certain way because they're all sensitive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's important to know both sides of the fence so you can know how, like you said, how to communicate with folks and know what everybody's dealing with. So it just makes it easier, man.
I'm
even
Dr.
doing
Dre.
what, Dr. Yeah, okay, producing.
He's good at producing, not as good of a rapper himself, but he's good at the producing part and getting the other people. I really felt that when I was doing that. I really did. We all got to do a movie together on Tubi.
I would love to.
I have some ideas. I literally was gonna send it to us after the fact. I have an idea to kind of make some things shake in the movie space because Tanner has dope premise for a joint, and I don't want to spoil the beans here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I definitely think we could make some things shake and probably have I don't know.
What kind of budget do we need? What kind of budget? Let's get into the numbers. What kind of budget do we need?
It's one of those things where there's a lot of folks out here making Tubi movies for way less than $5,000, and that's cool. And that there's a comedy there, there's a shot sort of thing. But Rockabye, I don't know what the budget of that was, but now you're starting to get into something that's I don't want to say quality, those cheap movies aren't quality, but it has a certain look. And so I would hope to have money like that to make this Atlanta-based murder mystery.
So
either the budget or a really strong sponsor like Nabisco, run it up, somebody who's not down with the Koch brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we can find some money out there. Tana, I was trying to get you to twerk, but you just refused. I felt like you were leaving a lot of money on the table. You really are.
I mean, I know. Listen, I'm leaving money on the table with the twerking.
I feel like we
could that for years.
Make way more money if Claudia twerked.
There's a white guy on Twitter. I mean, on Instagram. He's Irish. He has a reddish. He's a ginger. It's he's bald, red beard, and he's really in shape. And he raps to the baby. He twerks, and Ken the Man, the rapper Ken the Man, and
who's a woman, right?
He's a woman, and he kills it. And I'm Tanner could be doing this, man. I see it. I see the talent.
You know what? I gotta start practicing my moves. That might be where I head is OnlyFans in the next few months. You never know.
I'm right behind you.
There was someone up in the. I'm trying to find the comment right here so I could get the account. Oh, here it is. Somebody was talking about how in high school their nickname was Woodpecker. Oh, here it is. Jada Nash EDM says Woodpecker was my nickname in high school. Don't ask. Why, Jada?
Totally ass. That's invitation.
She was pecking wood.
Come on now, Jada. Call her out in the chat.
Looking back, Woody Woodpecker was on meth, right? It was all over the place and hyper, moving around.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how poorly that show aged. A lot of these cartoons, when you look back, it's damn, man, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy was stoned the entire time. It's amazing they solved anything. And the dynamic between Velma and Daphne, I feel like Velma caught Daphne slipping a couple times.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Oh, I lost my glasses under your chair.
Jinkies.
Not again, Thelma.
Zoink, Scoob. All right, we're gonna be. All right, we're gonna be back in 2 minutes with everybody's favorite game. Whose cousin is it? We'll see y'all in 2.
Time for everybody's favorite game.
Whose cousin is it?
All right, a South Carolina man decided to turn a Walmart into his own personal private section, aka Sterling time, as if the aisles aren't stressful enough.
A little bit of that Sterling K. All right, so the 23-year-old man was reportedly walking around a Myrtle Beach Walmart. Guys, all right, you know what state that is, Florida. And he was acting weird in the men's department.
Sir, ain't nobody that excited about khakis. And according to employees, he kept exposing himself, and let's just say he was very hands-on with the situation.
Well, every time somebody walked by, he allegedly tried to cover up. And when the cops pulled up, he told them he has a problem with sticking his hands in his pants.
Now he's got an even bigger problem, an arrest for indecent exposure. All right, whose handsy cousin is it?
Tanner.
Was that Casey Kasem the whole time?
Yeah, I got into Casey Kasem. Was that a joke? Did we just only talk about Casey Kasem in the commercial break? And
Yeah, like I picked up on that. Like, yo, man, how y'all feel about it, man? Who's out there being a human bottle of Lubriderm?
I think it's insurrectionist cousin. That's right.
Oh, January 6th cousin.
January 6th. Yeah.
You know, Florida. A lot of shocked emoji faces. Miriam Gully, we see you. Oh, this could be anyone coming from Seabreeze.
Hey, let me hit a theory. Let me toss a theory out here.
It's South Carolina, right? Myrtle Beach.
Oh, well, it's Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I thought that was Florida. Yep. I'm going to say my cousin, and it's just because the arrest is just for indecent exposure. I think if it was another cousin, it would have been indecent exposure and...
Right. Grand larceny. They just throw in some random Grand Theft Auto.
You're like, attempt to distribute. You know what I'm saying?
You murdered 1,000 kids in the store. Even though they were liquid kids, you murdered them. You left them.
Liquid kids.
Yo, like, you know, because like we don't get caught doing this, me and Claudia's cousin. Like, you know, like think historically.
Louis C.K. was basically canceled for this.
Yeah, at the height of his career.
Who
Pee
was?
Wee Herman got caught playing for the Yankees.
He got a bad rap. I maintain that Pee Wee Herman got a bad rap. He was in a gay porn theater.
Yeah, gay porno theaters. You're supposed to be doing that.
Nah,
I'd be more
no, you're
offended.
not.
Yeah, and this is before the internet.
You would
But
think
then what's her name? Lauren Boebert in Colorado. She got caught jacking off her boyfriend in the theater, and she gets to go to Congress.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? Like
teamwork.
Teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tanner's cousin because I never seen too many other cousins in South Carolina.
Yeah, it's either black or white out there. They don't have any Mexicans or Puerto Ricans, I don't think.
They kind of taper off a little bit. They pick back
Yeah.
up once you get, like to Florida.
No
Oh, someone said, okay, Nicole O'Brien she goes, watch it be Asian. She says, that's not my guess, though. No guess.
Callie
Do they
Stack
really
going to
show
HK. I
theirs
don't know
off?
why.
They don't really show theirs off. You know what I mean? Like what?
Oh, you talking about the 8? Oh yeah,
yeah.
All right, well let's move that van.
Here we go. Yes.
Oh, come on, Jeremy Percival.
Oh,
Surprise.
dang.
He's not a regular one of us because there ain't no Percivals. Ain't no like living Percivals.
I don't
Like-
know.
Plus,
But Percival. Y'all don't know any. I don't know any white Percivals.
But plus, I also think that he is also someone that gets a fast pass at the amusement park.
Boom. Good callback. I think
Gotcha.
Percival
Yeah.
was Andre 3000's name in Idlewild.
Right? Like he seems
That's wild sauce,
he
man.
seems like, the lights are on, but nobody's home.
Okay, Gina G. Love says that she won. She guessed this.
By the way, watch Versus tonight. It's Tank versus Tyrese.
Who you think gonna win?
I'm going for Tank.
Yeah, I don't even know who I'm going for. I don't know all their songs like that. But I'm gonna
Fellas,
tap in.
Hey,
It's been real, fellas.
big thanks to Madupitas. Big thanks to so many people who've been with us so long. We appreciate you guys more than you know.
And shout out to our whole crew on the other